Hello and welcome to another space adventure with no. Hello, I'm Charlie. I'm head Ghostbuster. No, I'm head animal wrangler here at Momentus. We're here for yet another fun day with two gentlemen that make me laugh, make me think, and make me want to poop my pants that I'm so scared. So we're gonna have some fun today. A few quick things before we begin. The chat is now open. Would love to hear where you're from, say hi, etc. There we go. And if you have questions for Dave and Steve during the show here, there's a Q&A box down there usually at the bottom, and you can put your questions there. The chat can tend to get lively and keep moving, and then we'll miss your questions, and we don't want to miss your questions. We'd like to see your questions. So, and if you have a meet and greet ticket, if you made a very smart decision and got a meet and greet ticket with these guys, just stay right here. We'll begin our meet and greet session immediately after the show, as it were. I keep calling it a show as if it's like a big Broadway production, and I actually would like to see Dave and Steve do a Broadway production of what they do. But I don't think you're here to see me. You're not here to hear me talk. You're here to see these guys do their Broadway production. Hey guys.
Animal wrangler.
Wow.
Yeah. Snakes, cobras.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the circus of the stars.
Meow. Oh, you're funny.
Right on.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, guys. I'm glad to be back with you again.
Same here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking a little bit about what we're going to be doing today, and you sent over some things that you're going to be reviewing, which I'm very excited about. I looked at a couple of them, and I immediately had to close all of the windows because I was like, "This is a lot, guys. This is a lot." So I'm excited. So just for people who haven't been here before, we're here. We're having this like informal conversation, just talking about this topic. Do you guys want to give a little bit of background about your backgrounds and also about like what we're going to be doing today?
Yeah, we have a show, of course, Ghost Hunters, another show, Ghost Nation, and we're both paranormal investigators. And a lot of, over the years, people will send us clips and send us and at events and at appearances, have us look at all kinds of stuff. And people love those kind of interactions where you're looking at things that they are they see these clips on YouTube, they see these clips circulating around social media, and everyone wants to know, are they legit? Are they real? Some people think they are, some people don't. Even Tango and I send each other some sometimes. I'm like, what do you think of this? Did you see
Yeah.
this?
Well, we do it on our own. I mean, besides people sending it to us, like I'm always looking on, YouTube and whatever, and just like there's just so many clips out there that I mean, it's 50-50, and that's why I'm happy to have, you guys here and, Steve here to go through some of them. There, I have some that I've always wondered myself, and so to have everybody here to kind of figure these things out would be kind of fun. I think it's a great idea.
I'm excited to dig into it. Where do you guys want to start? How do we want to do this? Do we want to show a clip? Like, what do you think? What do you want to do?
I say we can get right into it with the
Yeah,
clips.
love it. Is there a clip in particular you'd like to start with?
I say randomize.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna rant.
Put it in the randomizer.
We're gonna crank it. Here we go.
Surprises. Dealer's choice.
Okay. Let's pull up. Okay, we've got this one that you guys sent over. No, we're not gonna start with that one. Okay. Let me put up this one here. And it should have sound, share sound. Okay. Can you see this?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Our own paranormal caught on camera, our own sightings, our own encounters.
That's right. We got it. All right. Now let's make sure we can hear it too. Everybody, just make sure we.
Okay. I see what we're doing here. SLS camera. Ah, I see. That's like a little. So that would clearly be a person there.
Yep.
Right.
And so I think what they're saying is also a possible ghost is um,
Blip,
that
like
blip that pops out of um,
it's
the
the
doorway
doorway.
there.
Yeah, the doorway.
There's
Now,
something blip there. Yeah.
in the beginning, you kind of see it trying to do it when they're walking by it already. So if you play it one more time, like from the beginning, I think it like stretches. It's there, right there. So it's already kind of wanting to be in that doorway. You know
Right.
what I mean? From the person. So I don't know. I mean, it happens really quick. What do you think, Steve?
Well, the thing with the SLS camera, which is what they're using here, shout out to GhostTube SLS, I guess this is from. Um, and also, that technology is sound. You know, if you set up the SLS camera or the Connect in this
Yeah.
room, it'll show you everything. It's a real tool that can be used. The only problem is it wants to find human shapes. It's made to interact, video games, that sort of thing. It wants to know that there's a hand there trying to catch a ball so it can, all of that sort of thing. So anything that sort of looks like a humanoid sort of shape in pixelation change or however the process is, it's just going to do that. And
Right.
people can interpret that as paranormal. I would say that there are a lot of folks, and this crew here, maybe some of them that they're there and they filter it properly, and then they're able to interpret the data, and maybe to them that is quite paranormal. But if I caught that, I would just think it's probably just trying to find that human shape in the background to put it there to
Right?
interact with.
It has
Right.
one job, and that's that it's to make sense of like finding a person's shape. So it's like eager to do it, you know. So
Right.
that's how I look at it. But yeah, Steve, I agree with you 100%.
I mean, these cameras are awesome. They're used like you remember, you go to Spencer's, and you stick your face in that thing with all the spikes, and then you can see. Picture that as a bunch of little laser points, and that's exactly what this does. It sends out a bunch of little laser points, and interprets it that way. It's a really cool piece of technology.
Yeah. Uh, shall we go to another clip?
But is it a ghost? Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh, let's ask him. Ghost tube, if you're there,
Ghost tube.
or contact made, whoever. That's cool.
Okay, so we've got. Let me see if I can just.
Oh, let's see Charlie's search history here.
Search history.
Oh no,
It's
you
like,
better watch
yeah,
out.
yeah. Is there like
Here?
a Steve Gonsalves on a fur skin rug? Is that a search
Yeah.
history? I don't know. Maybe,
Gosh.
maybe. Close call, guys. Close
Yeah,
call.
real quick.
This is the Momentus YouTube, guys. This is not your personal YouTube. Okay. All right. let's watch this one. You guys.
Okay, I'm familiar with this. You hear a little something there. Door opening, and this isn't the kind of hallway that's going to have a vacuum.
What was?
That was a slam.
Oh, what the? Guys.
I hope this isn't a children's school.
Oh my god.
No, I hope not.
It'd be terrifying.
Come on.
This would be more, I guess, poltergeist type of activity, perhaps?
Yeah, the sheer force of everything's very forceful.
Is that
The snapping sound.
right? What is that?
Why is it happening? Nothing's moving, but there's a snap.
Okay. I'm not okay. It's fine. We're good.
See, that's interesting to me though. That snapping sound. It's almost like a gear or something pulling, and then all of a sudden, the sign explodes, and then there's no more snapping sound. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Yeah.
since you mentioned that, that snapping, whatever it is, stops exactly when that, I guess, slippery floor
Yeah, that's fine.
sign flips. So that is interesting.
Right.
Like a pneumatic, like
Right, right.
almost. So should we look at this assuming it's a hoax, or look at it like,
Now the thing is like no one was there. It's just footage from a school or whatever it is. Um, so we can't say for sure yes or no. I would lean towards hoax. If there's this much energy happening at a place, it would happen all the time. They'd capture it with people around, probably. It's my guess.
Yeah.
Unless it's a type of thing where it's intelligent and it just does stuff when no one's there.
mhm.
But just the sheer energy, the force that could throw things around like that. How is this not on CNN? Like, you know what I mean? If it's really happening at
Yeah.
school, like, why is it just a video online and not
Well, it's
like,
on CBS apparently.
oh, all right, well, that's close. It's close
Yeah,
enough.
different
Yeah,
letters, but
all
the
right.
And
same
also,
idea,
like,
different letters.
Yeah, all right. Well, I take
just
that
two
back
letters
then.
off, Dave. The thing too is like in terms of rotoscoping or something like that, right? Like you could film a plate of this. There's not a lot moving around, and then green screen suit move around doing stuff, as it were, right? But you would see edges to things or something, right?
Here's one thing. I don't know if you could look into this, but if you notice from the beginning, it was farther away. It starts out far, comes
Right,
closer, something else moves that's closer, something else moves that's closer, and then the closest thing is the last thing that moves. So I'm thinking,
right,
and then you hear that snapping sound like there's something rotating and pulling. So I don't know if it's some elaborate thing where someone has some kind of wire that starts on the all the way at the end, and it's just rigged to do the different things until it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
starts at the end. That's just funny how it's like the farthest is the beginning, and then everything happens closer and closer and closer until it's like the last thing that happens. Then you see it like flip, like the
right,
wire just was caught off and like was reeled back. You know?
right,
They could, I mean, it could be a scenario where something enters the door and that energy is moving down the hallway now and
That's true too.
affecting, the surroundings. I saw a comment from a Linda Layton says, it's probably the school science project. It's like, they're like a school of witchcraft and wizardry.
yeah, yeah,
What school is that?
yeah.
What?
Illinois Hogwarts is going hard today.
Yeah, like,
Michigan, yeah. Uh,
I think I have a wand back here somewhere.
It was you. Aha.
Let me.
funny,
It was me.
wild. It was, yeah. Expecto Patronum. Like, what are we
Just playing
doing?
with it, and it's starting to do something in some school somewhere else.
I know. I'm at home. Shit blows up in some
Man, this
school
thing
across
doesn't
the
work.
country.
It doesn't work.
The stuff
Okay,
I would do to my school growing up if I had that ability would be, yeah, off the
this is
charts.
supposed to be a serious thing here, guys.
This is very okay. Um, yep. I wanted to try to figure out how to do this. I want to try to keep you guys on screen during this. Let me see if I can figure out a side by
You
side.
know, if that wasn't a hoax, though, right?
Mhm.
And who knows if it, who knows? It does seem what you're saying. It does seem like it. When you really, pull it apart. But at first glance, it's pretty scary. And Dave, we don't talk about it often, but we've been in situations like
Right into it.
Buck Steep Manor.
Right in it.
That
It
was.
was around us, surrounding
Um,
us. Yeah.
so I agree with you. With everything seems too systematic. It seems
Mhm.
too. But if I didn't have audio component, if I didn't have that thought process, this would be a terrifying.
It still is scary because
This
it's like
is.
it startles you because it's just like again the sheer force of the objects moving, slamming. I mean, if it is a hoax, whatever they're doing, it's really strong. If it's energy, it's really terrifying energy.
If it's not a hoax, what? Right?
Right.
Terrifying energy, poltergeist, human, like what? Just
Right.
energy in the atmosphere.
Whatever it is, it's
Hmm.
pissed off. You know, I don't
Yeah.
want to be in school. Screw this.
Some disgruntled student.
Yeah.
I hate this place.
Stuck here. High
Stuck in.
school.
God,
Stupid. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
stuck in
yeah.
high school.
I know I think about that. Like, imagine being in the afterlife. And you're like, I'm just going to move this one door over and over again. I would F stuff up. I would go back and be like, hate you, definitely hate you. This is dumb. Like, yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah, go
Kick the
for it.
sign at the end. Screw
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Emily's right here. She says, too bad they didn't have an EVP to go with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
If there was, accompanying phenomena that maybe can help rule out some of the possibilities of a hoax or, um, she's right. Because if you had multiple sets of evidence, that would be pretty cool. But here we just have that. And like you said, Dave, that clicking. I wish whatever that CBS outlet is sent it to us. We could have saved them a lot of trouble.
It's funny during Halloween, they just had to, they wanted to put a video up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that snapping sound, that clicking sound is what gets to me. It's like it sounds like something like you said, like just something like just I don't know.
Is there anything in magic, being a magician, that would do that? Like, could you put something somewhere and then maybe turn a crank and then leave it, and then all of a sudden, 40 minutes later, I don't know,
I
making
mean,
things up.
there is like without saying too much, because I don't want to get struck by lightning by the magician's circle, guild.
Hold
Uh,
on.
uh there is one is old, but it's like an invisible thread reel and it's a stronger type. It's not even really like thread. It's like I don't know what you call it. It's not a wire, but it's not a thread. But it's very you could set it up and you press the button. You have to be there though. You can't do it remotely. So I would assume if someone was like probably just did it, um, it will then just shoot around. Usually you put like a silk, something light on it, and you see it kind of just it looks spooky. It almost looks like a ghost, like
Like
shooting
a
around.
filament.
Yeah. So it goes around like that. But as far as like something to slam a door like that and to like that, it is impressive. If it is a hoax, it's impressive, and it's equally impressive being like if it is real. It's just so I really don't know. There is a way to do it, but I don't know anything that is, at least in the magic world, that is strong enough to slam a door, to throw a thing, to almost destroy the sign. That seems more like engineering if it was, to me than magic.
Oh, so we're back nowhere.
Pretty much.
It's a ghost. Back to a ghost.
The ghost, I know.
I mean, it's a disgruntled kid, obviously.
Yep.
It's me in the future. Um, we've got another one here that was also a little unsettling. Let's go to that one, shall we?
And Amy Kern clicking from a timer, maybe.
That's a good, I read that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good observation.
Whoever said that, it's good on you.
Yeah. Amy.
All right, so we've got one. You said
Okay.
106. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So that was
Right at the
the
jump.
voice.
Yeah, maybe go back to 10. Yeah, maybe back to 10. Yeah. So this is like a ring cam, or I guess a blink cam.
Hmm.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. It's like a hey, sound like a child.
That does sound like a child. Now, I'm assuming that he's home alone, or he wouldn't have that reaction.
Right. Now, one thing, it's always interesting to me, and you don't always know the scenario, you don't know the backstory, but to have a camera pointed in such a spot, like to get the stairs, it looks like a camera we would set up at a case to get
Right.
the staircase. It doesn't look like your typical home camera to capture for home stuff.
Like
It looks
intruders.
like it's kind of set up for a ghostly event, but I'm just saying that out loud. I don't know. Again, I don't know the backstory to this or why he has a camera there, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. You can hear the voice there, assuming he's not, he's alone. This isn't, I'm not sure this is coming from a place of like, I'm a paranormal investigator. Here's this clip of a voice. It seems like it's just somebody who's in their house, um, assuming it's not just a hoax, which, folks, that's happened. We've been called to cases where people have put speakers in walls, have hid speakers and done things. and shown us the footage and said, listen to this voice. And then, we have to realize that, oh, this is a fabricated. So they just want, but, who knows? Let's see what his reaction is like. Let's see the look on his face.
Yeah, and I love the dog's reaction, which is no reaction. Just like, okay,
Yeah,
nice. Jeez.
that's what Emily in the chat said too, that they didn't react, and that could be a clue. But yeah, let's hmm.
There is some urgency there, yeah.
He does almost break his ankle.
Yeah,
Liz.
he did look scared.
He's stepping on Legos to get out of there for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if that was my house, I wouldn't be too happy, I'll be honest with you.
yeah.
Um,
There's another moment in this video too, actually, or this
so assuming
video.
that's not like we just have to assume it's not a hoax, right? This is
Right.
just let's assume it's not somebody if that's the case, and the look on his face, there is urgency there. I mean, that's a voice.
Uh, I like Linda's. I'd be running out of the house, not further up in the house.
Yeah,
Good point.
that's true. And it didn't sound like it was coming from a speaker, which is
Right.
interesting to me. It sounds too close. It sounds closer than his footsteps and his
Yeah,
running.
Hmm. We also don't know how old these dogs are. You know what I mean? Maybe they have bad hearing, and that is very possible. Like their super sense is smell, so
right.
this is an actual, disembodied voice. I don't know if they could smell a ghost, you know what I mean? So if they're not hearing it, maybe they're not reacting.
True, true. Do you want to go through it again? Should we go to the next?
Yeah,
Uh,
it
We can do the
is.
next
see,
one.
the 543. So this has another clip in here. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
this is a ring cam. So
this angle is destroying me. This angle's bothering me, but go on. Yeah.
yeah.
just remember, these aren't paranormal
I
investigators.
know,
They
sorry.
didn't set this up trying to
Oh,
capture a ghost.
Guys, you could like set up a whole side business of like, I need you to angle your
Yeah,
like ring cameras correctly.
I know what he's thinking. Too much ceiling space.
There's so
wait.
much ceiling.
Okay,
Uh,
let's see that again. This is a door opening out of nowhere.
yeah.
But to their defense, you're seeing the whole door pretty much.
Yeah, there's an open. It sets the house alarm off.
It really does, doesn't it?
What kind
And
of
look,
doorknob is it? Do you know? It's like a handle or a
it looks like a turn handle, but it also, if you look at, I think, is that one of those sort of like the back door at my house has one, a spring-loaded kind of thing to sort of s-
yeah,
Up
stop the
here.
door there.
Yep.
So to me, that quite honestly rules out vacuum. It's not like
right.
somebody opening the front door is going to make that door pop.
Hmm.
Yeah. You're talking about this, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
unless that's something else. I don't know.
That's what it looks like to me. Um, I don't know, man. Unless, I mean, if it's strong enough vacuum and the door isn't latched, maybe it can open a little bit, but it's impressive either way.
I mean, yeah.
Nicole brought up there's a shadow in the bottom left before it opens. And also because it has glass there, you would think that it would pick up
Hmm.
some form or shape, right?
I did see a graphic underneath the writing, but I don't know if that's what she's talking about.
But it's
Not
so
seeing.
angular, like it's not like a smooth motion.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the shadow.
Let's see what we got.
That closes with some force. I tell you
It
what.
does, yeah.
So unless that's just a hoax, somebody trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes for some reason, um, I wouldn't want it in my house.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, it's a door opening and closing, and yeah, I mean,
you're just going to think though, what could, like, say you're trying to explain that to a homeowner who's scared, right? Like,
Mhm.
what what could you tell them? Yeah, your door just, I mean, it's never happened in my house.
Right.
Like, how do you explain that to somebody that their door just all of a sudden opened and closed with force? Not saying it's a ghost, but there has to be something there that they can't see doing it, which is scary enough,
Right.
you know?
And the sound is loud. It's just it's startling,
I
you know.
don't like it. I don't, I
No.
don't.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's pretty
Yeah.
cut and dry, you know. It
Yeah.
comes out to there.
Okay. On to the
huh.
next, shall we?
Okay, let's
Yep.
do it.
Hey,
A
wait a
little.
second. This is the Washoe Club in Las Vegas. No, yeah, right outside of Las Vegas. It's in, do you remember that city, Dave? It's in Nevada, not Goldfield.
Oh,
It was
I
an
know.
awesome little sleepy town.
Yeah,
One little casino was open down the street.
I forget. I forget.
So this is actually a funny clip. Virginia City, Michelle Dudley says Virginia City. Yep,
Got it.
exactly. So this was actually an awesome investigation, and this was a place that was a brothel, and we did catch a lot of activity here. But this particular clip is not of the activity necessarily. But this is pretty funny. I like watching this clip.
I love this stuff. Just the old abandoned buildings.
Yeah, man.
If you're a kid, this is your dream.
Yeah,
Like, who doesn't want to sit in one of these buildings and just play around, you know?
I know.
Tango and I started investigating on the second floor, and we started in the ballroom. This is the place where everybody hangs out. Right here, Tango.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Right
All
here.
of them dancing like this. They dance. And then over here, there's people reading books.
Yeah,
Over here, there's people giving drinks out.
Yeah.
And through that door over there, you have the women of the night.
Yeah.
They peek in like this and wave to the guys. And the
Oh my
guys-
God.
And the guys say, oh, I want to put my
Your
wife
reaction. Oh my
downstairs.
God.
What
What
am
they
I gonna
do?
do? You know what she says?
what?
Go downstairs and up the spiral staircase, and I'll meet you in the other room.
Wow. Oh, they're clever. Women of the night.
What the hell is that noise? It just turned on.
It's a machine, but
So let's go towards it and just see what we're dealing with. Oh, wait a second. Here it is.
it's blowing out.
It's just air. It's not even heat or anything. Oh. Oh, it smells.
I know. Oh, I know what it is.
What?
Someone's in the bathroom and they put the thing on, the vent, and that's the poo smell. What?
We just inhaled someone's poo smell right out of the tube.
That was so nasty.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I remember it was nice because it was warm, and we're like, "Ooh, it's nice and warm." And then like it just hear a flush and the fan turn on,
Oh
and
God.
your doo doo in your nose and mouth.
You know, that editing, right? But we were sniffing that for like 10 minutes.
We were
Like, like,
enjoying
what
it.
could it be?
Like like a fire, like a nice warm fire.
And you remember we told other people, we said,
Methane.
hey, because it was really cold up there. If you get there's a pipe that's blowing up some heat. Oh, thanks. They're over there with their gloves. And
Oh
Jay
my
was like,
God.
oh no, my gloves smell like poop. He had those big thick mittens on.
Oh my God.
Just
It's
you're
the
just
little
roasting
things.
marshmallows over the methane smell. It's great.
Oh
It's
God.
great.
In between the ghosts, you got to find the.
Goodness.
Jeff says, glad you guys could flush that out.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
pun.
good one. Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Let me jump in my time machine and talk to pre-beard Tango.
Oh my God. You want those
Back.
things
Hold on.
every time with those.
That didn't smell so good.
It didn't smell so good.
I like how you're just spitting out the particles at the end there.
Nasty. It's nasty.
Okay, sorry.
Solid. All right, and we've got a real oddity for a moment here that we've some of us have probably seen this one, but it's definitely unsettling.
What's I don't know.
We have everyone have to go pee after that sound.
know.
That's great.
So this thing,
Oh God,
I've seen that. That's real.
What?
That's a
That's
real.
real.
what?
I can't. Can you imagine
No,
swimming
no.
and like you're deep sea diving and you see something like that?
Well,
Like
how big is that? If it's only like this big, what size is it in real life? That's an awful image.
that's
It's
yeah,
straight up alien, like an alien
straight up.
down in the deep sea. I think they're supposed to be really big. Like the legs are like as you can imagine how big it is. Like
Oh yeah. Do you want to hear the total estimated reach of the legs?
yes.
21 to 26 feet.
Oh
It's just
Oh
like
my God.
no.
how dare you? Woo!
Oh my
Can you
God.
imagine getting caught up in that?
I mean, can you imagine being the camera guy? Like you're on, I think it was like some kind of like oil, rig or some kind of ship just doing its business. And like some that's you could tell someone's like trying to see this thing. They're moving the camera and you see that, like knowing that that's like feet away from your ship.
What the good?
Those,
It's like
Look at
is
that.
it a jellyfish or a squid?
it's
The
a
squid.
yeah, it's like a
Wow.
spider and a squid made of ugh.
Oh my God.
Poor
Damn.
thing. We're bullying some poor creature.
I know.
There could be someone watching us do our thing.
Look at that.
Ugly
Whoa.
little
Look
two-legged.
at that.
Gosh, their legs are only
That
2
is,
feet long.
What the
that's the thing of nightmare. That's not nightmare fuel
Jeez.
for
Oh
sure.
wait, there's more. Yeah,
Oh, I
but
didn't see
wait, there's
this.
more.
Can we get back to the ghosts? This is
I know this is too much. It's
terrifying.
too much. Okay, okay.
Okay, they're at least
Wait.
23 feet. Jeez.
That's why, like, just don't go in the ocean. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't go
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why people like you have no chance of getting bit by sharks if you don't go in the ocean. So what are you doing? Just stay. I mean, I guess people like to swim.
Just go in a pool.
Yeah, but you know it's in a pool, a public pool,
Well, public, right?
spittle, feces,
Okay.
urine, probably vomit,
You don't think that's
toe
in the ocean?
crust.
I love this event has turned into bacterial reactions as well now. It's good. It's like germ reactions. That
Pools
was
can be fun.
ugh.
That's-
Okay.
Okay,
back
ready?
to Okay, a paranormal police encounter. Interesting.
He thought he was speaking to a regular customer, but when he realized who it really was, everything changed.
Who is he talking to? Dispatch to 329?
329, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
Her name is Miss Abigail.
Did you say Miss Abigail? Like, she's been passed on for 2 years now.
Come again with that, please?
Miss Abigail she died 2 years ago.
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
He thought he was speaking to a
Yeah. I mean, it looks legit.
So he heard that voice say someone's looking for Miss Abigail?
So what it seems to me is that he was talking to somebody, and the woman who's watching the cameras at I guess it was the police station, I don't know, was saying, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "Her name's Miss Abigail," and then she's like, "We don't like." Basically, he was talking to someone that they couldn't capture on the camera, like they couldn't see. He could see her and was talking to her like she was there.
Hmm. Very interesting. Um, I don't know. I mean, you don't hear the other voice though. This is hmm.
So just going off of basically the guy's experience. Like you're seeing it happen, but you're not seeing the ghost. You're not hearing a voice. So it's basically just reactionary to from him, you know. But he looks like a police officer, and then he kind of freaks out at the end. Unless it's a hoax, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I don't know. I feel like unless it's a hospital,
Mm,
that the voiceover in the clip is not the same. I
mm.
feel like that voiceover was done to make that clip.
Oh, it does seem a little like,
Like the female side. I feel
yeah,
like the female side is fake, and so is his might even be.
interesting.
It
Oh, wow.
sounds fishy to me, the back and forth.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good. I didn't even think of that. That's great.
I
Huh.
don't know. I could be wrong,
You
but
could,
I feel like it might be a clip of something else, and
and
maybe there's funny overdub. Um, it sounds fishy. It
it
sounds
does
fishy.
sound fishy. You're right.
And it looks a little more like a hospital, maybe.
Hmm.
I could be wrong. He could be like a hospital security guard. Or I'm making that up. I don't know. Does he have a gun? Some
I
hospital
didn't
security guards do have
notice.
guns, I
Yeah.
guess. But usually security guards don't carry.
I wonder, I mean, not that we need to watch it right now, but like to see if we can match his lips of what he's saying. Because he does say something in the audio, he says, so you're saying you don't see the woman here.
I mean,
So
that
I
would
don't know
have
if
to
we,
be the craziest security camera in the world
yeah.
to be able to like they all
They,
have weird frame rates and like we always had that problem. But if
yeah,
you're government, you know, they say they can read license plates from satellites. So
crazy.
it's
Well,
cool. It's
interesting.
definitely somebody reacting to something. But I feel like that clip, not that we want to poo-poo on everything. We have seen some really awesome stuff, but this one seems like the overdubbing
Right.
uh is
She almost sounds like she's already like knowing what to say. Like she was like excited to say it, you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
And she just sounds too crisp, too clean, too
Mhm.
doesn't sound like she's going over a radio at all or anything.
Right.
All sounds fishy to me.
All right.
Indeed. Indeed. We've got this one as well. Another police encounter.
Oh, okay. That's a fox.
That's an animal.
That's a fox for sure.
That's the fox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
He
I mean,
runs. He's
he
proved.
he's running from it. Yeah.
They ran, man. I mean, it's already creepy enough. Like you have to check out something in a cemetery as a police officer. You know, you don't sign up for quote unquote paranormal, like, you know, activity encounters. You're already kind of creeped out going in here. You hear something like that, no matter what it is. I
That's
mean,
a funny clip. He's running for his life.
yeah, they
Yeah,
both
he's out.
Yeah. It was probably super close to him. And if you could imagine a real life banshee, I would think that's kind of maybe what it would sound like. You
Hmm, right. Just
know?
Have you guys heard those Aztec death whistles? Have you ever heard
yes,
those?
Yeah.
Those are terrifying.
it
They
kind of
kind of
sounds
sound
like
like
that.
that a
Yeah.
little
A
bit.
little bit. A
Yeah,
little
they
bit.
are terrifying. They sound so screechy and also awful. And you know, the foxes would be if it was multiple species of fox, and it would just be fox if there's one. I don't know what to say. In any case, they're super cute, and you don't expect them to have a sound like that. You know,
Right.
you really don't. And apparently, they really like people. They
Yeah, they're like
like the company.
domesticated back in the Egyptian times. Like that was like the dog back then.
Is that true?
Apparently, they
Yeah,
'cause
actually, Kathy has a great question. What does the fox say?
what apparently that.
Yeah, apparently, it just screeches. Oh God, yeah, that's I don't like that. It sounds terrifying. I don't blame those guys for running,
I'd probably poop my pants if I heard
but
that.
also you're cops. What if that was a help me scream?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, do you think they like also running for cover at their car? Like, you know what I mean? Just in case, is that part of protocol or procedure? No. Okay. So they're just running to because they're scared.
I mean, if it was gunshots, you'd run maybe for cover. but someone just yelling, you go towards that. You figure that out.
Yeah.
You don't run. Police, rarely, unless there's an immediate, should rarely run.
All right.
Agreed. All right, we've got another body camera footage here. Let's see if I can.
Going. What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Right.
So basically, what this is saying is
Just
nobody's
stay
in
here,
the
man.
house. Is that
Yeah.
okay? Do we have like a timestamp of when the supposed thing happens?
Let me see if I can find it here.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's good to know nobody's in the house. She's saying nobody's in there.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, she's saying nobody from her family. She apparently called the cops because she came home, found the door open. So she thinks that somebody broke in.
Right.
Gee.
Police! If anyone's here, make yourself known. Police!
I mean, this is definitely real footage. Video is very suspenseful.
Anyone inside? I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs. Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Okay. Door kind of opens there a little bit. His heart rate went up a little bit.
You can hear him breathing, yeah.
Yeah.
He was probably anticipating a person.
Yeah,
But then he would be more vocal for sure if he thought there was a person in there.
that's true.
He might just be kind of spooked a little bit. I guess your heart rate's naturally up already. Does anything paranormal happen in this paranormal clip?
It's a good question. Let me see if there's any comments.
Well, so far, 2 things. In the beginning, there when he was first he went to that room to the left. He heard like a slamming sound in the bathroom, and that's when he started to breathe heavy. And then he goes upstairs, and then you see the door, like you said, kind of open or close a bit.
Why didn't he check out that slamming sound?
He did. He went inside to look, and there was nothing there.
Okay. I feel like they're just clearing a house.
Yeah. I don't know why this
An
is.
edge of misinterpreting the sound, maybe? Are they saying that this is supposed to be haunted?
I'm not sure.
Just scary house. Scary house. So they're just saying the house is scary. Not that there's a ghost there, I guess.
Yeah. It looks suspenseful, I guess.
Next.
Okay, this one. Can we talk about this one first? Because I don't know if everybody's seen this before, but there's something very haunting toward the end of it. which hopefully the sound will pick it up.
We got another one over here. What are those? What the fuck's going on? On each side of the boat? What are those trails? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something's swimming real fast underneath that water. I hear him. Where's he at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Okay. If I was on a fishing boat, with just a few people, I mean, siren, as you know, mermaid, but a siren. They use that call. It supposedly draws you in, and they apparently have beauty that, but just to, I guess, kill you, right?
Like, or eat you, I guess. Yeah.
Or eat you.
I mean, why else? Like, just it can murder you and not eat you? Come on.
I guess so. Wow.
If I was on the boat and I heard that, obviously it sounds already like, I don't know if it's a whale or like a kind of dolphin, like some of the people were saying in there in the chat. But still creepy. It's like to be there and you hear, and it kind of sounds like it does say something weird at the end. I do agree with that, but it's like I don't know enough about the sounds of the ocean, to and it's to see things, yeah, they could be animals swimming really fast next to you on both sides. I don't know. It's a little unsettling, but it's probably dolphins trying to protect the guy.
I mean, it is unsettling, but you can find so many videos of people on boats going fast, and there are dolphin just keeping up pace, and they'll even even those videos will be like, oh, they're performing for it, and they'll start jumping and they do go pretty dang fast. I think they could be. I'm not saying they are, but the sounds. You're right. How would you ever know without knowing what that boat sounds like, or what the waterness, or what mechanics are in there, or what's coming through their radio or transmissions, or even if those sounds were there organically. Maybe they were implanted there by whoever posted the video later on or something.
Right. And if you're going off of like trusting this guy, being like whatever he does, like he's a sailor of some kind, he does something on the water, you would think that he wouldn't just make a video if it's something he hears all the time. It would be something like, oh, this is freaking weird. And then he videotapes it. And I don't know if that's the only video. I don't watch that guy's stuff, but like I don't know if that's the only one he ever did of that. And his regular videos are just like him on the boat. That would be interesting to find out if it's like that's the only video that he ever did. That's like, this is weird. What are these sounds?
Yeah.
So I just always love how they always have to videotape themselves for a second, a couple times. It's like something's going on. The camera should be on what you're trying to focus on.
Yeah.
My little tidbit there.
There is a question actually from the audience. Do you guys follow other investigators like Project Fear or Sam and Colby? Do you guys check out their stuff?
Oh yeah.
This is from Ashley.
Absolutely. They're buddies.
Yeah, the Project Fear gang, of course. Yeah, good friends of ours. Love all of them. Yeah, but not too many. But yeah, the ones I'm friends with for sure.
We've got one more clip here, and then we're going to be moving on to meet and greets shortly. We got this is a very interesting situation.
Jezu, jak to Oda tak warczy? Ja pierdzielę.
Egzorcyzmy, kurwa, tak?
No, totalnie.
Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 5000 zł, kurwa, w Polsce. Idź pan do...
Uważaj.
We hear best dinosaur impression.
A wy ją widzicie w ogóle?
No nie.
Steve, we got a question from the audience. Also, Emily asks, when you were a police officer, did you ever encounter anything paranormal?
No. No. But interesting, before the days of like, easy accessibility in terms of the internet and all that stuff, you could get cases from police departments. You might still be able to, I'm not sure. Is this still a possessed woman? Huh?
Still a possessed woman, yeah.
Tu jesteś, dzikuska. Chodź, misiu. Nie bardzo jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź tu, kurwo.
It's a Muppet? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I feel like this is a disgruntled woman who's just like mad.
They're trying to use like the flashlight to disorient her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. First trick to use on the woman. The little flashing light.
Working.
Does it work? It's working on me right now.
Milciu, chodź na dół, twoje dziecko cię woła.
Do we get to see the lady?
Is that her? Oh!
Cię woła. Milka.
That's all we get. That's all we get there.
Damn.
Gosh. Okay.
Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in their shoes, like a crazy woman or possessed, but most likely crazy. Dealing with like that, no way.
Meth, not even once. You know what I mean? Faces of meth. It's not good.
That's exactly. Or whatever was happening there. Terrible to see someone acting like that. You know,
Yeah.
Is she possessed? Gosh, who would know? I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems highly unlikely. That's one thing I understand about possession. It's like you're a demon, right? Supposedly, and you can enter this body, but you're just gonna like, I don't know, shoo the police away with a mop out of a garage window or something. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Maybe once they get into a human body, there's some confines, or the superhuman strength they talk about. Just yeah.
Right.
Just not makes sense to me.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I mean, I would not want to deal with someone like that. I mean, as a police officer, Steve, if you were one of those guys, would you be like doing the same thing they're doing, like just staying back and just being like trying to get her out, or would you go in there and just kind of like get her out yourself physically? Like, what's the procedure with that?
It would see there. I think it's different in every single scenario, every case, every country, every province. Everything's going. You wouldn't if it's just her in there, which you can assume by the video. I don't know. You're not gonna, unless she's clearly hurting herself or someone else. You're just gonna let her kind of tire out. Like, why would you? Unless you think she's gonna hurt herself.
Interesting.
But isn't there just by herself?
They're bothering her. She's just trying to hang out.
Well, I mean, if she's screaming and destroying things and throwing stuff out windows, yeah. I don't know. I don't think she's possessed, though.
I agree with that.
I feel like there'd be way more hoopla. I feel like if a demon goes into somebody's body and possesses them, I don't know. There's got to be something to it more than. It's just
growling and throwing chairs. Right.
Like, could it happen? Maybe, sure. If you believe in some of the things that we believe in, then yeah, sure it could happen. But does that seem like one of them? I don't think so.
Yeah. We got a couple of questions before we close out here. We've got
yeah.
Jeff has a question about the legitimacy of the spirit box. What are your thoughts on whether or not the spirit box is legitimate?
Spirit box. Well, the problem with that device, whether it works or not, is there's a lot of misinterpretation that happens with it. The technology, could it really be a vessel for communication? Everything in the universe is frequency, energy, and vibrations. That's how everything can be measured, how everything is, anything in the world is those three things. And the spirit box, those type of devices, they sort of work in all of that, frequencies, energies, and vibrations. So could it happen? Sure, but you got to imagine being a ghost, let's say. How are you going to figure that out? That if I tap into some frequency and send it, unless it just happens, automatically. But then the misinterpretation comes in, where people, I'm making this up, but say you say, "Where are you?" And the, apple comes up. Oh my God, they're next to the fruit bowl. I knew it. They kind of make it make sense. Things like that. So they sort of let the device lead them. But there are plenty of investigators out there who use that device or those types of devices and set up a lot of protocols to make sure they don't misinterpret the data. And so that's important.
Yeah.
It's amazing, like you said, Steve, when people misinterpret it, and it's almost, I don't want to say it's fun to watch, but I've seen it happen with quote unquote investigators where it would go off. They said exactly what you said. Where are you? And it said window. It's outside. And then it said ground. He's buried outside. They create this story to map out and color this coloring book that never existed. And now you give out, there's time goes by, months and months, and now that story turned into a legitimate claim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where in the beginning it was just them making it up. But now people like us come and investigate it, and that's a claim that they give us saying it's a legit, someone's buried down here, this and that. Then we research it, we get the equipment, we figure it out, and we realize no, there's no one buried out there. There's nothing happening, But it's amazing how you let time go, and it's like what's that game when you're a kid, telephone? It just turns into this whole other thing when it was just literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, Doctor, that's definitely not the game for your kid.
What's that?
Who was that game?
Telephone.
Yeah, and by the end, it's completely
right. Changed. Yeah,
completely different.
Ashley wanted to know if you guys are going to Para Unity.
Oh,
New Jersey.
Not sure. Yeah.
Apparently, I mean, we were at,
do it every
usually
year.
Yes. So hopefully.
And then there's a request to find out how would somebody send you something to review if they think they caught something but aren't sure? Has to do with these events and things, or?
Yeah, there's no way to send it to us directly, unless it's just not something we at least not something I do. People just end up getting mad. Anytime I've ever tried to review someone's evidence for them, they get mad at me. So I don't really take submissions in that regard. If they come to me at like an event or me and they show it to me, I'll be happy to chat with them about it.
But then they get mad there too.
They'll get mad with you.
Yeah.
It's even better.
It's even better. It's funny. And because we will give our honest opinion. 90% of the time, people do get mad. The other, like 10%, they're like, okay, but they're disappointed. People get so excited. And I understand. It's like their thing. It's like, oh my God, I had this. I can't wait to show them. And they kind of mask it by asking us what our opinion is, but they're really trying to like say, this is a real ghost. And then we just tell them the truth, and we're not going to lie to you guys, So we like what Steve said, we're kind of like a little hesitant to get stuff from people because we usually say what it is. Sometimes, very few times, we do get actual, it's like, wow, this is really impressive. But then we always have to say we weren't there. We can't say for sure it was a ghost or it isn't a ghost. We were not there investigating. So we'll just give our opinion and say that's an impressive video, or it's this, it's dust, it's moisture, it's whatever. So.
Yep. I know that, especially with like the Ring cameras and Nest cameras and stuff, and we did something with Amy once where she was talking about the paralalia, like it's the various things that can get in the way of the camera and bugs and things, and yeah.
It's so one of the most misinterpreted things in all of that is probably spider webs.
Yeah.
So many people show me videos and they know for a fact it's either a vortex, it's this and that, and I'm like, it's just a little spider web filament. Like, no, but there's no. I'm telling you, I promise you. And it's not like we just make this stuff up. We talk to real experts. We do real research. We send them to, photo labs, video labs, state police laboratories to really look at things. And um, you know, ghosts can be there in video and in photographs, obviously, but the vast majority is just misinterpreted things.
Well, thank you guys so much.